Will this get me on the computer? Oh, sorry, Mikey. Welcome to another video here. This video probably represents one of my easily nearly worst nights in a race car. It was really sort of no fault of our own, a little bit in a bad situation. This was sort of our plan anyway. My car for the All-Star Challenge. It's 360 under the DKM Motorsport banner. So pretty much just run all my deal all under DKM sort of material. But didn't quite work out that way, as you saw all my stickers and all that. So yeah, put a car together in about 4 days. I wish I took some video of it, but it was a bit of a thrash. Had good speed, qualified okay. The motor was like on 4 cylinders, but till I got going for qualifying because I over WD-40'd the motor a bit, which isn't a bad thing. The plug's all wet, a bit too wet with WD-40, or just maybe the pump had some WD-40 still in there mixed with the methanol as we started up on the Friday. But that's just how it is. I learned that. That's like, it's not bad for it. It just needed to get out of the system. That definitely showed there was enough WD-40 in the motor. Anyway, here's our qualifying run.
So our Chief Stewart, Keith Mitchell, just giving the drivers the word to form up and get underway. Green flag comes out now. Todd Hobson will be the first car to take time in this group, still chasing Paul Solomon's time with 12.606 as we get underway. And Hobson 15th quick, Bell 17th quick. And as I say that, Mark Caruso, he shot up the order. So Caruso will be second quick with a 12.608. Hobson 14th quick. And Bell now improves on his time. So the man that has picked up the most quick times in All-Star Series history in Mark Caruso. Look at him battle with Jet Bell as they went into turn number 3 and 4. Caruso second quick with a 12.608. 2 100ths off the mark. Hobson was also out there. He'll be good enough for 14th quick.
Alright, so we timed alright. I didn't know this car was even going to run, as I said previously. Till I put the foot down, I wanted to put a time in because I didn't know with All-Star rules, if you didn't put a time in, I think you're at the back both times for the heat racing, which would have killed our night entirely. I was going to parade around, get a really slow lap, and then pull it in. But so I just gave it a bit of throttle, and it was rough to start, and then just cleared up and come good. The one thing I sort of was thinking, and I wasn't really hitting my marks 100% correct to get a good lap, but as you see, Caruso was running the bottom then. We'd sort of wing it in, coming in a 1 and shoot off the bottom of 2. I was probably half a car to a full car width above that. Probably even a little more. Just snug a bit in the center because I really wasn't wrestling it in there. I was thinking in my head, is the car going okay? Like, because I've been running 410 stuff. I haven't run a 360 since May last year, so. But then I just thought I was catching Brendan Quinn in the 14 car there. And sure enough, I'm like, okay, everything must be okay. This 360s are a bit slower than I remember compared to the 410s. Yeah, I think we timed overall 21st out of 38 or something. It's not too bad considering we're hitting our marks, and I'm just happy with the car run. Now let's have a look at our first heat.
Where's the bike?
Come on, man.
Oh, am I still rolling?
Hey,
Turn the back GoPro on. Turn the back GoPro on.
Which button? It's flashing red, does that mean it's on? No, it's on.
Bit deceiving.
Huh?
Joint's a bit deceiving. Yeah. Caruso gets the jump as they rocket into turn number 1 and 2 and look! Contact between him. We saw a bit of an accordion effect there in turn number 4, and as I say that, Hobson with front end damage, he goes up and over.
Like unpacking it, Gary.
Yeah.
There's a fair bit happening.
And that's what... Okay.
And even if it is just a qualifying heat, all points are... This is not how he would want his opening heat race of the night.
You quite happy sitting there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This is not how he would want his opening heat race of the night.
As you can see, heat 1 started at 6, didn't go to plan, got crashed out Larry turn 1, lap 1. Sorry, I feel like I was on the brakes, I couldn't get out of the way. Unfortunately, this sort of stowed him in the fender as a result of what was going on the bottom. Like, I just tried to get on the anchors just for the situation, what was happening next to Phil. Yeah, then White fell over, the wall would stall me, but I didn't realise the tyre was hanging out like this. As you can see, it just drives up and flips. The switch quicker, but honestly I was just pretty bummed. The car was tore up and wasn't thinking straight. That's sort of been the story of my season so far. Anyway, let's got the car fixed up. Obviously no time I did any video here, that's why I'm doing it this way, and let's see how it comes out for heat 2.
Front or rear was it?
Front first.
Oh, you're a cunt.
Hang on, I'm coming on this side. You're right on right this side.
Like that?
On the way. Yep.
Front one or back?
Front.
put it.
That's Johnny V, a former All-Star Challenge winner. Lights are out. Set for a start. Heat race number 5. We're coming at ya. We're green. Abbott gets the jump as they rocket into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Hobson gets a bit loose there, and he is almost up and over. Yellow lights on the speedway in turn number 2 is the place where we see the issue.
Atmosphere and the crowd's just always exciting. You can't get enough of it.
Of course, you've been a long-time friend of Charles Hunter's, going 20 plus years now. You also got behind the All-Star.
Right, so there's Heat 2 lasted about the same distance as Heat 1. Unfortunately, the tyre there, just the actual predecessor, or I sort of hinted to it before there, but I'll explain it. The right rear tyre was going down on the dummy grid, and we just sort of had a pinhole in it or something, but I reset my bleeders not long ago just to reset delay and all that for back to a sprint car, and it actually stuck set negative pressure for some reason. It was really bizarre. My boys just assume it's set, and I set them, put them in, and I just thought they were good to go, but obviously not. So the tyre was already going down on the roll around, and then I went into one, just slid, sort of was coming out the track a bit, went in the path of another car. I screwed up, but that's, yeah, we didn't have a lot of damage, just popped the eye out of the panhard, so not too bad. But it's just a bum we took out so many cars. Like, at this point of the night I have my tail between my legs, so could have thrown in the towel, but that's just not what we're made of. We went out to sort of B just to say let's make some laps.
Hello everybody. Hello. Will this get me on the computer? Oh, sorry, Mikey. We're on the YouTube. Yes, please. Please do more than one lap. We have worked too hard. Put your visor on. Up. Yes.
Todd Hobson in the 96 car has spun in turn number 4, and yellow lights on again. Can he do this time by? We're green one more time.
Alright, so there you have it. We completed a race. 15 are not the most best laps. The car was still very, very ordinary. Let's just say that. And Farah did pretty good going forward. I tried to wing in as hard as him. We started next to each other in the B. We both had pretty ordinary nights. And I about spun out trying to wing in as hard as him. So just going to go over the car and have a look over what may have caused that. The front tube was still ordinary. So I think it's just no bushes in there just to get us back out on the track. And the torsion bar, and it's probably a bit ordinary as well. Anyway, as you can see, the crew was thrilled that we did a full race and we did more than a lap. So looking back on it, while it was a bit of a disaster at night, that's the positivity you need on a good race night. So thanks to the boys for doing that. I didn't really see it at the time. I was pretty grumpy because we didn't go forward, but that's just me. That's just how competitive I am. But usually after about 12, like a couple of hours, I'm okay. Anyway, that's it for that. And unfortunately, because of all this crashing, we missed out on the Classic. And that was sort of our backup plan that turned to crap as well. But now, yeah, next video we'll see pretty sick wingless racing back in the V2. And had a hard charge for a win and didn't quite get there yet again. But we'll get the V2 on victory lane hopefully multiple times before the season's end because they deserve it.